name is Matthew Olade from City of London. Introducing Dr. Njakri Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York City!
Yes. New York City is so great that $300,000 is damn small amount of money for people to move to New York. $300,000 a year.
Wow.
How much do you make? How much do you make a year? I know. Can you imagine that? The New York City offered this year's school chancellor from Miami, Florida, to come here, $300,000 to come here and be the chancellor of the largest and the most important school district in all of America, with over 1.2 million kids. The man said no.
Oh, why no?
Just no. If the man just said no quietly, it's a different thing. But he waited until our mayor, the great, the tall, the giant, Bill de Blasio, came on TV to announce his appointment. And this man went on TV in Miami to decline.
That is slap.
Watch him.
I am making a decision and announcing a decision today after speaking with the Honorable Mayor Bill de Blasio that I shall remain in Miami-Dade as your superintendent.
I know. What does that tell you? It tells you that the world is going insane. This doesn't happen normally. Insane. That is the subject of our show today. Insanity everywhere. Here is an example. Watch. It blew my mind. Now those are mothers. This is International Women's Day. Those are mothers, and they are not teenagers, so they are mothers, mama of somebody. And these are Christian fellowship, and they were dancing within a church compound. We'll get back to that show. I can't even try what they did. Corner dance. Can you imagine that? Corner dancing. Corner dance in a church. Okay. Now look at this headline.
Wow.
I know. This is beyond me. A porn star is suing the president of the United States of America.
Wow.
No. She's saying that Donald Trump and his team, the lawyers, violated an agreement they signed to keep her quiet about what they did in the other room. In the other room. That she shouldn't talk, and the hush money that she was given. They gave her some money to keep quiet.
Keep quiet.
Now, the porn star discovered that Donald Trump did not sign the agreement. Trump forgot, therefore it is not valid, not binding.
Not binding.
How would Trump say that? When he tweeted, he would say, sad. Uppercase sad. He's sad. U.S. president and porn stars. Insanity. Imagine if this were to be Obama, Barack Obama. America almost went insane because Barack Obama wore a gray suit. Imagine if he was caught at any point sleeping with a porn star in Chicago. Imagine what would happen. He would have been gone.
He's dead.
Now, by the time Trump is done with this United States, by the time he's done with them, the new slogan will be, everyone could be president, but not everyone should be president.
Yes.
They will change the slogan because here we think anybody could be president.
Yes.
Trump is proving that it's not anybody.
Yes.
Now, talking about elections, in Italy, the far right wing political party, the party, won 31% of the votes cast in their parliamentary election. The party hates immigrants. They want to take their country back.
Yes.
Haven't we had something like that before?
Like that yes.
That's not a good sign, In our own eyes, history is repeating itself.
Again?
Mussolini has resurrected. Mussolini?
Yes.
He has returned to Rome. And guess what? All that is left now is for his Adolf Hitler to remove his mask and reveal himself. That's what will happen next. He is already on the throne, just waiting for the right time to come out of the closet.
Yes.
That's what will happen. Now, please get those women again. Show them again.
Okay.
Show them again. I say disgusting. Now, in the Italian election, a Nigerian man who has lived in Italy for over 36 years, no, what am I talking about? 38 years
38 years.
was elected a senator. Look at him. Congrats, my man. You know, Mr. Tony Iwobi. Now, for those of you who do not understand how big a deal this is, Julius Caesar was a senator. So the Italian Senate has gone from Julius Caesar to Tony Iwobi. You know, this is a big deal. This is a big deal.
Yes.
Now, the party that elected Tony Iwobi senator is the same anti-immigrant party. People think it's ironic. It's not. No. It's not that. It's not ironic. You know, it is either that Mr. Iwobi has not told them that he's black, or that they are just pretending not to have noticed. maybe he's just their token black man to be used to provide cover for their hatred. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's like the role that the vice president of Nigeria is playing when he attends a security meeting in Nigeria.
Right.
He will be the only southerner there. He'll be like,
Nepotism.
I know. But guess what? That same week that Tony Iwobi was elected, an Italian man who was fed up with life and wanted to kill himself, instead changed his mind. What he did next shocked Rome.
Okay.
He went and killed a Senegalese migrant. Terrible. I'm telling you, bad things are happening.
Hey.
To preach, Mr. Iwobi said this. Watch.
L'Italia non ci sta. Quindi noi diciamo di nuovo, aiutiamoli a casa loro!
I know. I mean, I don't know what he said, but whatever he said sounded cute in Italian. Doesn't it? Listen to him. You know, I just hope that he did not say that it was an isolated incident. You know what I mean? No, because that's the kind of thing they talk about.
Yes.
No, talking about incidents. So recently, a 2014 video surfaced where African leaders gathered in Kigali, Rwanda, to talk about what? Leadership in Africa.
Yes.
What else did they talk about? The usual suspects were all there. Olusegun Obasanjo, Mbeki of South Africa, Paul Kagame, Mrs. Zuma was there. And then there was Mo Ibrahim. You know Mo Ibrahim?
Mo Ibrahim.
The Egyptian billionaire who gives African leaders, if you perform well, he will give you 5 million. Mo Ibrahim prize. That is the man that refused to give Goodluck Jonathan. Our Goodluck Jonathan.
Yes.
That damn $5 million.
Man.
Yeah. As a result, Jonathan is now dependent on President Jonathan for pocket money. You know, and you know, imagine what he has to go through to get that money from Patience. You know, it's because of this Mo Ibrahim. If only he had given anyway. Back to the story. Back to the story. So at the conference, Mo Ibrahim told African leaders that they are full of it.
Hey.
What?
We've seen people in wheelchairs, unable to raise hands to standing for elections. This is a joke.
He said what we do here is a joke. What we do in Africa is a joke.
It's a joke.
He said that African leaders should give way for younger people.
Yes.
Watch him.
Why these big countries, much bigger than us, entrust their economies, their nuclear weapons, their oil resources to people who are in their 40s? And we only pick up people at 90 years old to lead us. To lead us where? To the grave?
I know. I don't know why we are just discovering this video. It's been out since 2014. I know. Or better still, why we are paying attention to it just now. In 2015, then President Barack Obama went to Addis Ababa. You remember?
Yes.
To speak to African leaders.
Yes.
He spoke on the same Africa's leadership issues. He did, and they were there, especially about those leaders who refused to leave office.
Yes.
Watch him.
And just as the African Union has condemned coups and illegitimate transfers of power, the AU's authority and strong voice can also help the people of Africa ensure that their leaders abide by term limits and their constitutions. Nobody should be president for life.
I know. And then he said this.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm looking forward to life after being president. I won't have such a big security detail all the time. It means I can go take a walk. I can spend time with my family. I can find other ways to serve.
I mean,
That's nice.
did you hear the last part, Atiku? Did you hear the last part of what Obama said? He said, I can find other ways to serve. Atiku, you can find other ways to serve Nigeria.
Yes, absolutely.
You don't have to be president to serve.
Yes.
African leaders, there must be other ways for you to serve your country.
Exactly.
Other than being president.
Yes.
So you don't have to stay there for forever.
Ever. Yes.
Now, Obama brought down the house when he said this.
The point is, I don't understand why people want to stay so long. Especially when they've got a lot of money.
I know. You know, those were the time we had presidents in America. You know what I mean?
I know. Yes.
Things have changed. Can you imagine Trump in Africa?
Yes.
Anyway, it's not all African countries that are messing up. You know, a country like Ghana is fairly okay. Now, Ghana marked its independence day the other day. You know,
Yes.
61st Independence Day. You know?
Yes.
So, during that occasion, they invited our own president, Muhammadu Buhari, to come to Ghana and grace the occasion.
Yes.
And he went.
Yeah.
And as expected, he talked about the only thing that he knows how to talk about.
Yes.
Not how to do something about it, but how to talk about. Corruption.
Stealing is not
He
corruption.
told Ghana that Nigeria will help Ghana to fight corruption. Now, mind you, on Transparency International ranking of the least corrupt countries in the world,
Yes.
Nigeria was at 148, while Ghana was at 81.
Wow.
So Nigeria helping Ghana to fight corruption is like Magic Fashek helping Wizkid to get a record deal in New York City. You know what I mean? Magic Fashek in New York. It's like Kosi or Jacob. Whatever happened to my Kosi? Helping Regina Daniel to get a husband.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? When is Kosi going to get married?
I don't know.
Now, talking about people looking for wives. Senator Shehu Sani, you know the one with Afro.
Yeah, the Afro senator.
Yeah, revealed last week that Nigerian senators receive 13.5 million naira every month,
Hey.
separate from their salaries.
Oh my God.
It is called a running cost.
Running cost.
My question is, where are they running to?
Running cost in.
Are they Are they running to the brothel with their girlfriends? You know what I mean? Where are they running to? Oh, you think I'm making it? Okay, watch this senator, our senator, with two girls in a. Watch the. Remember that. You know, this is what I think. I think this is why they call those girls wrong girls. You know what I mean? Wrong girls. They run towards the 13.5 million naira that our senators are getting every month.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what's going on.
Coco.
We're cuckoo. We're lost. Now, talking of the Senate, this week, the Senate of Federal Republic of Nigeria woke up and announced that the EFCC, the BOI, and 85 other government parastatals never submitted their audited reports since inception.
Hey!
Look at the headline.
Really?
Since inception, they've never submitted audited reports. Nothing.
This now, wow.
No. Can you just this is a banana republic. This is what they should have been doing for the past 16 years.
Yes, now.
And these senators have been collecting 13.5 million every month
No one.
for running a do-nothing chamber.
Wow. No one
Now-
that is do or die.
Can we make them to refund that money? You know what I mean? Even those ones that are retired.
Yes.
Refund, because they didn't do any work with the money.
Exactly.
Running money, they just use it to run after women. I mean, can we get...
Nonsense.
Nonsense. Is it just me? Or do you also feel that everyone in Nigeria is either running his or her mouth or running for something? That's what I felt.
Wrong
you know,
girls.
it's either they are wrong girls and running for... They are running
for election.
running their mouths, you know. Now, the former vice presidential candidate of President Buhari in the 2011 election, Pastor Tunde Bakare, got mad last week. He got mad at his former boss. Watch him.
Exactly about 1 year to another election, 110 girls were abducted again, and as if they were not citizens' daughters. In the season, we are still looking for them. A governor's daughter or son got married, and 22 governors and the president went there. Are they sensitive at all?
Yeah, he was wondering, what did Buhari go to do? A wedding in Kano.
Hey.
When 110 girls are missing, school girls are missing.
Exactly.
He said, what was Buhari doing there? He got mad. He didn't end there. If he ended there, it would have been, we will swallow it. But he went further. He said that the People's Democratic Party, PDP, you know them.
Yes, PDP.
For 16 years that they were in power, borrowed 6 trillion naira.
Ha.
But that All Progressive Party, APC,
Yes.
in just 3 years,
Yes.
they borrowed 11 trillion.
Hey, almost double.
This is my question.
Hey.
And so. Shouldn't he wait for APC to do their 16 years before he does the calculation? Shouldn't he? Trust me. Otherwise, how will you know how much they will borrow by the end of 16 years?
Yes.
Trust me, that's what some Nigerians believe. Some Nigerians, they believe that. They said that's the right thing to do. Let me tell you, these Kaduna teachers, they've done so many bad things. They've damaged our people.
Yes,
the kids we have today, they are damaged.
Yes.
By the way, that money, did he check it in the value of the naira of today? Because that 11 trillion may not even be up to 1 trillion naira of Jonathan's time.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yes, now.
Anyway,
The exchange rates.
I beg. Get me those women again. Get, show them again. These are people's mom. If this is your mom, how will you feel?
Yeah, international women.
If this is your mother, how will you feel?
Yeah.
And finally, as Senate President Bukola Saraki, your friend,
Yes.
returns to court, he's back in court,
Yes.
to answer for money that he couldn't account. The Nigerian government discovered 13 hidden multi-million-dollar properties linked to Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu.
Hey, yeah.
He had these properties in the UK, in the US, and the United Arab Emirates. Now he prefers countries. Anyway, 12 choice properties in choice areas of the US, UK, and United Arab Emirates.
Hey.
We have to make that distinction so that if you live in Brooklyn, and you that live in Beckham, in London, you don't think that the house next to your own, that there's a chance that Ike Ekweremadu owns it.
Yes.
It's not possible. It has to be from choice area in a choice country. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Now, you must be a spirit, not a human being,
Yes.
to need 13 houses in 3 countries before you feel that you've arrived. 13 houses in 3 countries. Add that to the houses he owns in Abuja, in Enugu, in Lagos, in his village in Enugu State.
Yes, now.
I used to think that you have made it in Nigeria if you own 6 houses. One in your hometown.
Yes.
One in the capital of your state.
Exactly.
One in the capital of your region.
Yes.
One in our financial capital, Lagos.
Yes.
One in our national capital, Abuja.
Yes.
And one in the preferred major city in the world.
Yeah.
I used to think that was it. But no. That has changed. Thanks to our senators, it's changed now. Because there's too much money floating around in the Senate. They have upped the requirements before you say you've arrived. You now have to have one house in 3 major continents. You know what I mean?
Yes, now. Doctor,
Nonsense.
if senator makes 13.5 million extra every month, how much does the principal officers makes in a month?
No, that one they don't calculate it. No, they don't calculate it. The ordinary senators are making 13.5.
Hey!
Imagine Saraki how much he's taking home.
How much is going to be making extra?
Can you imagine that?
Yes,
Can you imagine that?
Yes.
That's why they don't want to leave that place. Nonsense.
Do or die.
Do or die. Nonsense.
Nonsense.
This is a segment we call Retweet is Not
Endorsement!
We are just saying that when we retweet what you tweeted, it doesn't mean we're endorsing you.
Exactly.
So, our favorite senator, Ben Bruce,
the common sense.
So he said, Boko Haram coup abduct Dapchi girls because their school had no security. The 150,000 policemen currently guarding Nigeria's VIPs are more than sufficient to guard all the schools in the Northeast.
Wow.
if these officers were guarding schools in Adamawa, Borno, and Yobe states.
Yes.
Isn't that wonderful? Wonderful point.
Yes.
Though Dr. Demis now came and my retweet to him, and he says, here is what you should do, Senator.
Yes.
Summon the IG of police
Yes.
to the Senate.
Yes.
Grill him in front of the nation.
Yes.
Then push for a bill to correct that anomaly.
Yes, now.
Then you can beat your chest and say you are doing your job
Yeah, exactly.
as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Not just talking blah 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 blah.
You are not in a place to talk.
Do something.
Yes. Action.
I mean, if your colleagues, if they say they won't support it, tell our people, tell the Nigerian people.
Yes.
Get them to come and protest.
Yes.
Lead that protest.
Yes.
You
Action, action, action.
talking blah 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 blah, running your mouth blah blah blah.
Like it's another citizen.
Yeah, nonsense. Here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week. Kenyan doctors perform surgery, brain surgery, on the wrong patient.
Hey, yeah.
They went to the wrong patient, brain surgery. But to their credit, unlike Nigerian doctors,
Yes.
they apologized to the patient for messing with his brain,
Hey, yeah.
especially for removing the part that will make him remember what happened. Can you imagine that? How can you make such a mistake?
What?
When you're about to do brain surgery, that is when you make sure that it's the right brain that you're about to break into. Can you imagine that? Did Buhari, what kind of surgery did he? because people don't understand what happened. People who thought that at least he will fight corruption. Anyway, this is interesting. This is from the NNPC, Nigerian Petroleum Powerhouse. It says Nigeria now the world's largest petrol importer.
Hey!
This is by the group general manager of NNPC.
Importer.
I said, what a great achievement.
Importer.
What a great achievement.
Hey!
Can someone please give those guys at NNPC, give them a special national honor?
Yes.
Merit award. Like the GCPR, Grand Commander of Petroleum Republic.
Yes.
We are now the world #1 importer of petrol.
And he's not ashamed to say that.
No, it's something that
No, nonsense.
Guinness Book of Records. Nonsense. Anyway, this one is from our president, Muhammadu Buhari. Buhari writes United Kingdom's Serious Fraud Office, asking them to probe how Saraki and Ekweremadu acquired 15 million pounds and 4 million pounds London homes.
Hey!
Now, Buhari's pen quickly dried up when the matter of General Buratai, his home in Dubai, and the internal minister, Dan Bazo, his home in Boston, came up. He couldn't write anymore. The pen. He started shaking the pen. No, he couldn't. He could not. Ink was not coming out anymore. You know what I mean? Just imagine if Buhari had been fair and serious about everything, corruption, everybody. Nigeria is easy to govern. It's just that they don't want to do it.
I know.
Nobody wants to do the right thing. Oh, this one is about Fulani herdsmen. Charge any Fulani man caught with AK-47 to court, says Buhari. Finally, he said they should be charged to court. Did you see how he chose his words very carefully? No gara-gara, no operation shoot at sight.
Yes.
I told you, the man belongs to nobody.
Yes.
He belongs to nobody.
Exactly.
There are some people that he would choose his words carefully when he's talking, but other people, he would do. He belongs to nobody.
Yes. Exactly.
Niger. This one. I always get you one. I always bring one for you to make you happy. This one is from a pastor in court. He said, I did not commit adultery. I only impregnated a woman. This a married pastor was telling a court in a divorce case. It is smart pastors like this that we should call in to revise and update the Bible.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's long overdue. It can't be that 2,000-old book. We should update.
He's still gonna make his own version.
Update the Bible. Make it easy for everybody to life to be easy. He only impregnated a woman.
That's not adultery.
He didn't commit adultery.
Yes, exactly.
Don't you think that's a good? That guy should be promoted. We should promote him to write a new Bible for us. That Bible is outdated. You know what I mean?
No.
It's time for your
Email.
It's time for your email. Time for your
Email.
No, Sanyam. Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you,
So
thank
you knocked off.
Yes,
tomato
I
juice.
knocked them. I knocked that off.
Wow.
You know, I told you. You didn't hear from my mouth.
You knocked off tomato juice. We see what. No. What is this? International Women's Day.
Yes, I'm celebrating all the women today.
Oh, today is
Yes, International Women's Day. Yes, today.
Wait.
Yes,
Wait. Let me ask you.
Yes.
Are we going to have a woman present in Nigeria?
Yes, of course. Why not?
I think it's about time.
Sooner we're gonna get one. We're gonna have one. Don't
who-
worry.
who
You
are
know,
you
we
looking
want to
at?
be like Liberia. Like Liberia.
No. I heard that some feminists, they are saying that you men who are marrying more than one wife, that they will start marrying more than one.
That one I don't know.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay.
I don't
All
know.
right.
I wouldn't comment.
No comment.
No comment.
You are afraid of.
No
What
comment.
are you afraid of?
But
That your
I'm not
wife-
afraid,
your
but
wife
I'm
will go
proud
and-
of our women. They are doing great things in Nigeria and elsewhere in the world. And I want to give a shout out to them because they have been wonderful and they have been great.
Who is paying you for this? All right. Do we have emails?
Every day, doctor.
All right. Let's hear them.
Yes, our first email is from Calvin in Kumbo, Cameroon.
Oh, my friend in Cameroon. Yeah.
All the way from Cameroon. Our neighbors now. Our neighbor. Yeah. He writes.
Yes.
Dear doctor.
Yes, my man.
Since the start of Anglophone, problems in Cameroon, few days ago, the governor of Northwestern Region wrote a letter suspending movement from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m.
What?
This is making some people who do business at night, especially those who sell soya fish, etc., to suffer. Please ask him to do something.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine wrong girls? How would they run? At night? How would they, if they don't come move at night? You know, that's nothing.
Wrong girls.
You know what we are. See this Cameroon issue. You know, maybe we should, but then the man we have in Nigeria. You know what I mean? Because if we take over the country, what can Nigeria send in 1 million troops and finish that business?
Yes, now
Send Paul Biya. Send Paul Biya. Send him home.
Yes.
You know, because if we are going to help Ghana deal with corruption, we can go to Cameroon and take the man, remove the man. That's how you show power. You know what I mean?
Yes, now.
Next, wait. The governor, whatever governor, what's your name? We need to know the name of that governor.
Yes, I know.
So that we can blast him and put him out there. Anyway, we are going to pay more attention. Next.
Yeah, our second email is from Ezenaya. Ezenaya 1 from Cyprus.
You have to put one.
Is it Ezenaya?
Not Ezenaya. Come on. Don't say that. Ezenaya. This is different from Ezenaya.
I know.
Ezenaya is the one that
I'm just asking.
is,
I'm just asking. So apology, my apologies. I thought it was Ezenaya. Ezenaya.
All right. What
okay,
is it?
all right.
From Cyprus. Yeah.
So he writes.
Yes.
Hello, doctor.
Yes, my man.
Written from Cyprus.
I know.
I want to thank you and your team for cooking politicians, fake pastors, and people in your pots with your great Amascope, and the result comes out to be Laughter Junction. Always excited when you post a new episode.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. You know, Cyprus. You know,
Cyprus.
That's a small country.
Yeah, but I thought maybe some of our people are going there to
They go to school. Right? They go there to study. There's a good school there, and most of they invited me one time.
I had a terrible story about some of the people that goes there. You know, in terms of like how hard it is over there.
They suffer. They struggle. You know, that's the same thing. Yeah. I know how.
He's enjoying because he's writing from his comfort of his bedroom.
When you were here as a student, you suffered. Tell them. Next.
Our last email.
I'm just warming up.
And which is our final email is from Dr. Apuga.
Fellow doctor. I know.
He writes.
Yeah, my friend.
Dear Dr. Damages.
Yes.
It's often said that if wishes are horses, or it is horses are wishes, then
he will be here.
Then you got it.
Comedy
I'm a fan of
Comedy
yours.
sad. You know what I mean? People don't understand it until you try to write it. Okay,
I'm a fan of yours and your show. Always keep me spellbound.
Yeah, my man.
I am, however, thrilled that by the last show in which you go Wakanda.
Oh, yes.
So that this ushered in your birthday celebration. Congratulations, doctor.
Thank you.
And do you know why? No. Okay. The platform has unveiled finally the invisible background lit sensational noisemaker.
Oh,
Who is that? Who is that?
I don't know. Not Siam.
It catapults him to the full glare to extent that he reads the email. That made my day,
but
and,
it's reading it.
and the days ahead.
Yeah.
But the noise in the house will be missed by the half now
Yeah,
that is
I know.
appears tomato juice is into some 2-3 months spitting business. And the kind of leaf that will follow thereafter.
She's threatening to bring.
My shout out to the crew, and please
thank
keep
you.
up the exciting good work.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for writing. You know, we appreciate you, and we always say we are because
You are.
and you are because
We are.
So that's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to Dr. Damages at
gmail.com
and follow us on Twitter at
Dr.
And
Damages.
here's my concern for today.
Aha.
It's taken from page 419
Yes.
of the book
Yes.
Purple Rain
Purple Rain.
by Mr. Anonymous. And it says, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain.
Wow, that is so deep.
I go deep.
You go deep. No,
because
I must tell
you know
you
the
that
storm- the
I
storm
appreciate all those
And the-
concerns of the day.
Concern of the
It's
day.
really
the
deep.
storm that came last night, two days ago. Life is not about waiting for it to pass.
Yes.
It's about going in there and learning to dance.
Yes, doctor.
Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself. Hey, so, doctor,
Siam, yes.
it's International Women's Day. So,
Yes.
what do you have to say about our great women that are doing wonderfully all over the world?
Mamudoka, Mamudoka
Yeah.
is wonderful. I keep coming here. Nobody storms there to fight me. Things are good.
Eze
And
Kwesili.
Aisha is doing well.
What about Eze?
Obi Ezekwesili.
Obi.
Is she running for president?
I don't know.
No, I
But
heard
she
that.
might
I
run for
heard that
something.
she's running for.
She might run for something.
She's running for president. That would be
Yes.
exciting.
Yes.
Because I heard that this your friend, the one that the Sahara guy,
Yeah.
that ruffian.
That my friend.
That ruffian.
No, it's not a
That
ruffian.
is-
It's not a ruffian.
Okay.
It's coming out to enlighten the people.
Yeah.
It's coming out to conscientize the people. It's not coming out
He's
just
not
to
running for president.
He's running for the president,
Yeah.
but that's the way to conscientize the people.
Is that
That's the way to sensationalize the people.
did he?
No, in the political frame,
Uh,
you have to bring out somebody that's in tune with the people.
Yes. Is that why they brought you here?
Yeah,
I
no,
called for a
no.
substitute nurse,
No,
not-
but
not
we
campaign
cannot
manager.
just be sitting down now. We cannot just be sitting in our bedroom and be letting all those people that
We
they
have
have
to
it on the
go out
platter
there-
of gold.
go out there
Is it
and
that
challenge-
PDP or APC? We don't want that.
We're going to go and
We
challenge
want
them.
new,
What about
fresh.
this SDP, the new party, the new?
I don't know about them. Who are the people there?
I don't know.
But we need
Jerry Ghana will
we
be
need
there, I
different
think.
people
Different-
to kind of come
yeah,
out.
new names.
And new names,
Yeah.
new brain, new.
You know what?
We are better than what we have right
We're
now.
going to
We
do
are
a special
better.
show where we will talk to young presidential candidates.
Yes.
I'm trying to reach out to them. So if you know any of them running for president,
They should all
contact us.
come out. Yes.
We want to do a special show where
Yes.
we focus on them and talk
And
about
bring
what
out their profiles,
Their profiles,
yes, and,
yeah, because it's a
appreciate
good
them.
point.
Yes.
What Mo Ibrahim was saying is right. We are tired of all these
Yes.
old people.
There's always a good saying that said, if the wise refuse to rule, they will suffer the rules of the idiots.
Hey!
Yes. Yes. And that is very
That's your-
important for us to
that's-
come out.
That's your concern for today.
Yes.
All right.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you, my man.
Thank you, Doc.